And I'm tired. She. Hello, Silver comment. Welcome, Silver. I literally got home from. I mean, I took a shower, but I got home from work, and here I am, just a suffer once again. But welcome. I'm about to do my gesture drawings. My lovely gesture drawings. I love gesture drawings. I've been whale. Was kind of busy today at work. When I mean kind of busy, I mean it started popping off for like 3 hours non-stop. But you know, that's just the nature of it. I've been awake doing research since early in the morning. Damn. About what specifically though? I'm just getting warmed up right now. Good gesture. I mean, I haven't started yet. I'm just getting my arms warm up. Yeah, I'm just warming up my arms before gesture drawings. The Online Child Safety Act, which is a lie. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Keeping track of world events. Yeah, fair enough. You gotta love the knowledge is power after all. Yeah. Indeed it is. Yeah, the whole child acting, there's ways to bypass it. Literally, you could go to like Gmod or Gary mod, and then you could use that, like the avatars. If they ask you to open your mouth, you could. There's other things that they could do, to bypass it. It's kind of funny. I saw that one on Twitter. I'm like, damn. I mean, it was specifically for like, I think the use case I saw was for like Discord. I'm gonna get a VPN for that. Yeah, you can VPN as well, I guess. But we'll see how like everything goes though. Very interesting. I heard about the Gmod and I'm new to it. Ah, I see, I see. My understanding of it is little. Fair enough. Yeah, because for like a VPN, I mean technically they still have your information. I mean your ISP technically has your information too. But now it's like more people know your information. And then you have to constantly pay for it. You know, Gmod is like you download it once or you pay for it once and then you're done. But hopefully they'll probably find a way. Probably find a way to, I don't know, we'll see. Hello? Welcome, welcome. We're talking about the Online Child Safety Act. I'm gonna do my gesture drawings. Hold on, where's my thing? I see. Yeah. Yeah. It encourages more hackers to be born. Yeah, it does. There are always workarounds. There always will be workarounds whenever one. No? And 4. Nice, gonna do my character designs and expressions. Oh, front facing now, right? Not 3/4. Not 3/4, but straight on, right? What are you doing? I am talking about the Online Child Safety Act. Focus mode starts playing with the pen. This is what I do just without thinking though. You think I'm looking at my pen while doing this? It's just inborn with me or whatever. Okay, chat. I could still yap. I won't yap as much. I'll be focused on gesture drawings, so I might be a little bit slower to interact and read or chat, and it'll be like that for like the next hour. Okay, try swearing. No, I don't. Listen. Okay, let me say this one thing. I don't use Caucasian profanity. My mother has taught me using Caucasian profanity isn't very good. AKA I grew up getting soap in my mouth. I mean, I didn't, but you know, there's a swear jar, there's soap in the mouth, you know, the classics. Just you know. Also, it's like there's so much better ways to like articulate your words. If you don't swear, I think you become more articulate, you know? But you know, that's my opinion though. You could beg to differ. Okay. Whoops. And Sophie, yes. I don't think you hear when I said this, but I will be streaming every day now, I guess. Just the days that I work, they will not be super long streams. Because I also work tonight. So literally my free time will just be me streaming, me drawing. Afterwards, I'm going straight to sleep. So you don't have to keep on asking, hey man, hey man, hey Mr. Streamer man, are you gonna stream today? Yeah, the answer is gonna be yes. Just you don't have to keep asking. Damn. Man, today I'm so slow. Oh, these first gestures are gonna be rough. Holy shiz, these... Okay, these gestures are gonna be super bad. Shiz, I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, but they won't be... I mean, the days that I have off, or the days that I don't work, there'll be longer streams. I'll probably start earlier as well on the days that I don't work. I mean, might as well stream every day, right? I guess the only thing is no more anime. No more anime on the days that I work, I guess. RIP anime watching. Did you see? Oh, yeah? Nah, bro. What do you mean anything? What you mean by that? Why is these poses the same? Okay, no, they're not exactly the same. Pretty similar. Oh shit. Well, welcome Intermediate and welcome Earl James Bugniton. What I am using this brush on the CS Clip Art Studio Paint thing. It's like a not a universal brush, but it's a free brush that you can download online. That is what pirating is for. Facts. Facts. But yeah, chat, just assume the usual time you've seen me stream. If I don't stream at that usual time, assume that I'm working. AKA I'll stream later and for shorter periods of time. Just you know, heads up. Are you going to stream every day? Because I'm already gonna... Well, I have to draw every day, at least for an hour, to do gesture drawings. Also because I've gained quote-unquote momentum in terms of viewership on YouTube. So I might as well keep the momentum up. So I could, the YouTube algorithm's like, oh, okay, this person streams all the time, more people come, and then it pushes out more and more, so I can become famous. Yeah, and that's why I don't try to do gremlin evil laugh. Oh, alright. You become one or learn from one. A pirate? Argargagarido. You are a pirate. I mean... I pirate anime. I mean, I One Piece anime. I mean, not all anime. I do have like a Netflix account, but here's the downfall with a lot of streaming services is that not everything's on one platform. So why pay for a bajillion if I want to watch all the shows, you know? So I pay for like one or two and then pirate everything else. One Piece is overrated. I mean, how far have you gotten into One Piece? He means he likes to sail the seas. Yeah. I like to sail the seas. I don't own a boat. Or a boat. But, you know, that'd be nice, having a boat. The boats are kind of expensive. Because you have to... There's, like, costs for docking it. And then gas. And then insurance. Then license. It's like having another car, bro. And, you know, having more than one car is kind of expensive. Now, like, add a boat to that. And you're not going to use your boat as much as a freaking car. Unless you do sail the 7 seas, like, all the time, or that's your job. With One Piece, I think One Piece is good for what it is. I could definitely see where the hype is for it. I don't think it's as... I don't necessarily think One Piece is overhyped. In my opinion. Because I could genuinely say the world building in One Piece is kind of amazing. Now, of course, we're gonna have those fans who are like a little too much on the nose, you know? The other seas to find the One Piece. Yeah. By the way, who are you drawing today? I'm doing gesture drawings right now. Speaking of which, there is this YouTuber that creates characters from different fan-made crews, especially ideas from comments. Oh, damn, that's pretty cool. That's always cool, having stuff like that. Damn, I cannot get my gestures that well today. What YouTuber? Would you like the name of the YouTuber? Yeah, go ahead. One Piece is going crazy, like how Free Grand was like back in the... Well, budget-wise. Yeah. Okay, future reference chats. Y'all are allowed to talk about other streamers, other artists. You could talk about them. I know some streamers don't like that, or it's like it's technically there is etiquette. Typically, try not to bring up streamers' names up or other streamers' names unless like I bring it up. Blah blah blah. Whatever. There's like general etiquette about that. For me, y'all, I don't have any rules about that. Y'all are free to talk about whoever or whatnot. As long as we don't break TOS, you're fine. As long as a YouTuber doesn't have that many subs, bruh. He does. Monkey draws. Monkey draws. I will take a gander at that later. But yeah. Yeah, again, chat. I'm pretty like laissez-faire about what we talk about. I mean, if it's too much, I'll tell you when it's too much, chat. Okay. If it gets a little too out of hand, I'll say, okay. Typically, it doesn't get to that point super often. There's a few occasions where it has gotten to that point. It's very rare. I let a lot of things slide. Just as long as we're not breaking a TOS, okay? Big thing. As long as we're not breaking TOS. I'm gonna be honest, don't really care for those, but am mindful. Yeah. No, I do not. I don't think so. I do not think so, man. Maybe once I become very skillful at art, maybe. But right now, no, I don't think so. I'm just a small art streamer. Listen, like, yeah, there's like, I mean, it's hype being popular and all, but there's a lot of issues that come with it, right? There's more hate. People are a lot more critical about you, right? What else? I have to be more mindful about what I say. People might see me like a figure of authority, quote unquote, because I have a proper quote unquote audience. AKA there'd be like more moderation, or it would require, like, my chat would require a little bit more moderation. Technically speaking, I guess. Maybe not. I guess it really depends. And also, it'd be harder to talk to y'all one-to-one. Or like, as in, like, technically, yes, I addressed everyone as like chat. What's up, chat? Am I cooked, chat? But what I like being about it being small is more manageable. I could actually read everyone's chat. It's not like, AKA, I could call you out one by one. Compared to y'all just being a conglomerate, or it becomes hive-minded. You do have more individuality. So technically, it is more advantageous for y'all, I guess. What is it called? The parasocial relationship doesn't get crazy until I can't read chat, like, individual comments anymore. I can't like say everyone's name. Like, at that point, then it becomes very like parasocial, right? I wouldn't say it's completely parasocial, just because I'm smaller, so I could actually know everyone, even though it's like not like super deep. It's just more, a little bit more than if I were bigger. again, like growing in viewers, followers, yeah, that's cool and all. But I would rather have a, what is it, like a slow burn, a slow growth, like a steady growth, than me just going viral overnight, because I'll be like, damn, what do I do? You and authority never crossed my mind. Yeah, I should not be an authority figure when it comes to drawing. Maybe in other things, sure. Because I'm more knowledgeable, I could bring a lot more value in other things. But definitely not when it comes to art. Definitely not. There are way more qualified people, way more talented and qualified people to be an authority figure on those fronts. Maybe I might buy 100k subs. You're not chopped. The fudge. Also, do not buy subs/views. That is technically illegal. That has become illegal now, I believe. Ever since last year, I think, like November, like the online commerce made it like against the rules, because that has to do like with advertising. And if it's like, if advertisements are expecting, you know, a streamer or a content creator or whatever have X amount of views, and they're like view botting, then it looks bad on YouTube or Twitch, and then advertisers won't trust them anymore, and bada binsky, bada boonsky, you start to lose monetization, baby. That's usually what a Discord is for, just in case of that. I mean, yeah, I guess so, the interaction. But I mean, in all honesty, I think people get a lot more value just interacting on stream, because it's more genuine. Not, I wouldn't say necessarily more genuine, but it's like real time. It's like you're having a conversation. Discord, there's gonna be a delay. It's not in it like a immediate response. There's not the, you know, you guys can't hear my voice, the inflections in my voice. It's just, you know, it's different. Yeah, you're talented, really? I mean, really. I don't really care about fame. I only show me my artwork to people. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, for me, I just want to get good at art, man. I'm not really chasing for views, per se. Like, if I really did, you know, I would change like my strategy on like certain things, you know, to optimize for fame or whatever. I mean, of course, I think everyone wants like validation, and I think you can, a way of that is like, you know, people enjoying it or liking it or whatnot. But the question is, like, how much validation do you like actually get? because I think it could be like very similar to greed. You know, the concept how rich people never feel satisfied because they want more, they want more, they want more. They grow, they grow, they grow, but they want more. It could be the same with like social media. Like you get likes, you're like, ooh, I like this dopamine hit, and then now you're just chasing the numbers, and you want more, and you want more just over time. If I get to this follower, like, I'll actually be satisfied. Nah, that's not enough. I need more. It's kind of same with like rich people, like super rich people. They're like, oh, I want my first $1 million. Ooh, now I want my first $10 million. Oh, now I want $100 million. This never-ending game. But I mean, I think there's more nuance to it though. I guess particularly because I guess that could go into the growth mindset as well. You want to improve. You want to get better as much as possible, you know? You don't want to grow stagnant. I think it's a balance though. Of course not trying to be like complacent so you could always grow, but not being so obsessed with it that it literally takes over your livelihood. Damn, this. Oh shiz. These gestures look like a dookie hole. An artist who obsessed with the thrill of dopamine is an art goblin. Listen, you know where I get my dopamine hits? I get my dopamine hit by looking at how far I progressed. Like, damn, I got good at art. I must do more to get even better. That's my dopamine hit. Like actually. Like when I look at my past work and look at the things that I'm able to draw now, oh my gosh, it fills my heart with so much like joy. I'm like, damn, like all these hours of suffering, I'm like seeing the fruits of my labor. Even though you don't see it like at the moment, it's more like you being more introspective and like looking to the past, you're like, damn, I improved a lot. Or you noticing certain things like, oh, I didn't notice this about this, or so what, or so forth and whatnot. You're salivating at your own growth then for art, of course. Love the evil laugh, bro. It's not evil, bro. God damn. God darn it, it is not in need of a laugh, I tell you. And that's the great thing. You can never not, there's always room for improvement with art, man. Oh shit, the body's too big. Whatever. My dopamine hit is when my parents praise me for my artwork. Damn! Now that's a big dub. Got it. You enjoy your friends praising your art journey? Talking to me or M4? I mean, yeah, getting like praise and adoration from other people is nice and all. I know, just experiencing the growth. And I think that's where a lot of where motivation really sets into play. It's not by being inspired or whatnot. I mean, it could be a spark for it, but I don't think the long run that's going to sustain you. I definitely think it is from you seeing your improvement and that being motivating to you. You're like, damn, if I spent this much time and this much effort and I got this output, oh shiz, what if I put more time and energy into this? How much more can I like improve? Yeah, trying to do stuff out of like pure inspiration, quote unquote, or motivation is kind of lame. And that's like, that's one of the things why I don't work based off of like quote unquote motivation or how I feel. I try to put in systems in place, being like, okay, I will do this for this long, for this amount of period of time. I will draw it whether or not if I enjoy it, whether or not if I'm feeling like it or not, I am going to do it. Creating systems in place so it takes the thinking out of it, trying to make it as smooth, like seamless as possible to like get into drawing. And I think that's fairly important if you want to improve in art. I think you have to think about it very systematically. Very, very systematically if you want to be efficient at it. And I think that's just with anything. You have to be very, very systematic if you want to really see gains. Or if you want to be like proficient at it. Efficient and proficient. Brody, when you're gonna do comms, autocorrect for your yeah. Doping is hits is when your favorite doujin artist release a new comic, bro. Well, my mom was someone good at art herself, and she critiques the shiz out of my mistakes. Ah, I see. Me too. She yaps a lot. Damn, what's a doujin artist? Okay. So someone explain it to Silver. Wait, Silver, you're not you're not capping, are you? You're not pulling a fast one on us, right? Or do you actually not know what a doji? So there's this thing called dojins. It's just the Japanese word just means fan made, but typically from like a fan work of like from like an IP, from an anime, movie, whatever. Typically, and there's something called doujin circles, which are like groups of artists that like comes together to make the doujin or like the fan work art. Now, typically, when people say the word doujin or doujinshi, it is usually R18 or it's lewd per se. And then it has to do more. It's a more relevant thing in Japan. So it's kind of a well-known thing amongst the weebs when people say doujins or doujinshi, that they're talking about R18 stuff. Now, it's not saying that all doujinshi is R-rated or lewd or inappropriate. It's just that majority of it are. But the general word is not supposedly to be lewd. It's just the connotation. Or it's just the connotation people usually associate with doujins. That is like the simplest way I could put it without getting too crazy into detail while I'm doing drawings. Man, this hard to explain stuff while doing gesture drawings. My gesture drawings today is very not good. I could feel it. Yeah, this angle's fudged. Whatever. Move on. No, I'm not. Let's sex Japanese. Dojin artist makes me stars. Greatest artist comments. Dojin fan talks about. So basically, it's fan made content that could be either lewd or fun. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Essentially. Gosh. Yeah. Dojinshi. Yeah, and there's the whole. So when people talk about the holy codes, that's what they're talking about. Dojinshi. Yeah, usually they're like categorized, or they're and because you know there's certain like titles and whatnot. Like my little sister can't be this cute or whatever, you know, for anime titles. So dojins, in order to how people are able to find them, is not necessarily by the title, but it's by the digit code. You know how you go to the library and certain books have a code? It's kind of like that, but it's more universal. So when I say 6 numbers, generally people know, like, oh yeah, I love that dojinshi or whatever, because they know like the famous codes everyone like knows if they're like a fan of it. I don't know. Man, chat. I feel like nah. There's gotta be cultured artists online who streams and talk about this shiz. I'm not the only one. There's no way, right, chat? There's people who make like lewd furry art on their streams, okay? So I'm so they definitely talk about this shiz. Dropping codes. Damn. Yeah, there is a website. There is a website. It's called nhentai.net. and you do not need to scan your face or your ID. Oh shiz, man. You do not have to comply with the child safety online thing with that website. If you're wondering. Just since you were talking about that earlier. Man, this is so jank. Yeah. that one wasn't. This one isn't like as terrible. A little bit more simple. Okay, what's the background music name? Oh, I have to find out later. When you visit the website, all I get to say is "Welcome to the dark side." Bro, don't you wanna visit 4chan? Hell no. I wonder if people realize that people can just make their creative for physical media and just sell it. Yeah, I heard it's weird on that site. Is that true? On 4chan? Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as 2chan, which is the origin of 4chan. It's the Japanese version. Yeah, if you know about not knowing about 4chan doesn't make you so yeah, so 4chan, it's kind of like Reddit, but people are a lot more anonymous, or it's more anonymous, I guess. It's a little bit more, it's not as moderated. There is still moderation, but it's not as strict in terms of the moderation. And another thing is that they don't like to archive things. So things are very like right now, right then, right there. So it isn't, there's not a lot of longevity for each post there. And then you need to understand the concept of green text and red text. Why am I talking about this stuff on stream? Like the hell, man. Oh my gosh. AKA, if you know what I'm effing talking about, you are not an effing normie. Actually, technically, you're watching my stream. Or watching, I think watching YouTube streams, you're a little bit normie. If you watch Twitch streams, you're definitely not normies. And then you're in like the epsilon of internet users if you know about, not only know about 4chan, but know about like green text, red text, all that. Because that's like essentially like the last place you could go before going to the dark web. uh, generally speaking. Generally speaking. Chat, if you don't see the VOD of this stream, you'll know why. Just kidding, just kidding. I wonder if people just create 100% great, I agree. At least 7chan is better, but everything is the same, so everything is everywhere. Sounds confusing. Those who know. Oh yeah, that place. I heard that's weird on there. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. There is a lot of weird stuff. I mean, I think accessing the dark web isn't actually super difficult to do. Yeah, I don't think it's super difficult to actually how to access it. It's more the fact that you have to be effing careful when going on there. And a lot of the stuff on there is fairly illegal. Me personally, I have never gone or used the dark web because to be quite frank with you, I'm too much of a pussy. I'm too much of a pussy to actually go on there and explore. I would rather not. Too much NTR on the dark web, can't find vanilla. Facts. I mean, I find World 34 and 4chan the same like 10 years ago, but all the time, so I'm sleeping. I wouldn't say that necessarily. But yeah. At least you're honest. Yeah. I'll make sure I got a way to protect private info in that case. Yeah. There are ways. I just never looked into it. Also, like, why would I want to? I guess there is like curiosity. I mean, people could be led by curiosity. But I mean, number one, I'm kind of afraid to use it because of all the horror stories I kind of heard from it. And number two, why do I need to spend time on the dark web when I already have my time filled with doing a whole bunch of other stuff, you know? I have anime titties to draw, man. Nobody got time to go on the dark web. I'm here drawing all the time. You think I have time to just go on the dark web? Damn, it has to be longer. I saw your tablet and new camera today. It was much cheaper than when getting it. It's quite massive. Do you know what else is? That's your comments. Camera, bruh. We live in a world where it is illegal to hug a manatee. I mean, probably because it's dangerous to hug a manatee, right? I'm assuming that to be the case. But I mean, listen, there's certain things that are illegal, which doesn't make sense. Or it's like kind of stupid. Or outdated. This is too big. Whatever. I'd rather hug a seal elephant. No, they're kind. Oh, are they? This shit, again, it shows you that I am ignorant about the topic. About hugging manatees. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't know that much about manatees in general, let alone hugging them. The manatee hugs you. What's up? Hugs back. The elephant seal would send you to the afterlife. Damn, that's unfortunate. Hello? Hello, welcome, welcome. We are talking about illegal things that are illegal, I guess. I mean, we started talking about the dark web. Then we started talking about hugging manatees. What a wild transition. Oh, D, yes, Manatees does hug people. Oh. What is the ultimate anatomy? What's that? What I mean, the ultimate anatomy. Hey, listen, man. No need to be embarrassed. I'm here embarrassing myself, drawing these crappy gesture drawings in front of you. What could be more embarrassing than that? Other than, I don't know, public indecency. I mean, actually, no. I think it takes confidence and bravery to like draw on stream or like show your works to other people. It does take courage. For me, I've gotten used to it. But just ask someone who's like fairly a newbie to like draw stuff live on stream. Either they don't understand how bad they are, so they just do whatever, or they don't effing care. Who knows? Suggested art. Oh, I see. I work tomorrow. I work for the next 4 days, chat. Have this here. How this is freaking blocked. Whatever. Let's move on. Basically, get the mindset where you don't expect much or unlock some dopamine before the stream starts. Yeah. I mean, for me, I make a clown of myself all the time, and I've accepted the fact that I'm a clown. So if I'm clowning myself while doing my drawings, I don't, I'm like, whatever. Or someone makes fun of my drawing, I'm like, yeah, you're right. This does suck. And they're like, wait, what? Oh my goodness. I mean, technically, in order to stream, you definitely need to have thick skin. There needs to be, you need to have some. You do need to have a bit of a thick skin. Oh, good while. Wacoms don't die. They literally like, unless you freaking mistreat it and don't take care of it. I mean, it can last for a good while. I think what my sister had her Wacom. Damn, I don't know how long. She had it for a long time. It's not like a couple of years. It lasts like definitely more than like 5 years. How long did my sister had her Wacom for? Like a long time. If you have a good product, it should last a long time. You know, or there's the concept of buy it nice or buy it twice. I live by that mantra a decent amount. I do tend to spend more money on nicer things, but generally when I buy nicer things, they tend to last fairly long. So I don't replace it unless I want like an upgrade, which isn't super often, or it effing dies on me. And again, if you buy something nicer, it wouldn't die, you know. There's reliability to it. Yeah. Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, more sometimes just getting a new product is cheaper. More what is it? Financially responsible, because you get a newer product and it probably costs either the same or a little bit cheaper just buying a new thing. Like actually, it's kind of insane. A really good example of this is like Apple products. Trying to get a certain Apple products fixed, they're so expensive, it's kind of not worth it. Just pay the little extra, get something new, and get something brand spanking new, or like an upgrade, you know? Don't. What do you mean by this fetish? What? Guess. Guess what kind of phone I have. Guess what kind of phone I have. I bet y'all could guess within like 3 tries. I think y'all could. I wonder. Actually, no. I'm curious. What phone do you guys think I have? Okay, remember, I live in the United States. I was born and raised in America, and I own an iPad Pro M4. Okay? So with that information, what kind of phone do you think I have? born and raised in America. A red-blooded American. Texan, to be exact. Oh, I'm running out of space. I need like 4 more. I could fit 4 more. I could fit 4 more in here. I'll make space. Damn, all you saying iPhone. What the fuck? Okay, you're not wrong. I do have an iPhone, but damn, what? Everyone said iPhone. Holy shiz, bro. Damn, y'all still haven't gotten it, by the way. But yes, it is an iPhone. Was it too obvious? Was it too obvious, chat? Listen, not all American people have iPhones, okay? There's a good portion that has Androids as well. I mean, okay, it's like a handful, but the Galaxy S25 Ultra, no. iPhone SE3, no. I swear, if someone just starts listing the whole lineup from chronological order, I'm gonna be like, that's cheating. Did someone actually do that? I'm not sure. Check chat. Oh my god. No. Okay. I have the 15 Pro. Just the 15 Pro. And I have, what is it? 516 gigabytes on it. I am not the type of person to upgrade their phone every year, bro. That's kind of ridiculous. Upgrading your phone every year? Nah. Okay. Guess the phone that I had previously. Rich. That's just crazy. Again, I'm not. I'm not that rich. I work. I work and I get paid money. I'm not rich. I just have a job. I have a job where I have a disposable income. That's all. I mean, SE Gen 2 is an older phone. But I mean, it effing does everything that you need to. Like, in all honesty, our phones are way more powerful than they need to be, bro. Only if you have, like, very particular use cases. But honestly, if you're gonna scroll, like, social media, make some calls, maybe play some few, like not play, like, a whole buttload of phone games, honestly, it's not that terrible. Now, let's say you're like a quote-unquote super user, right? I don't know, like you like take pictures of it and then you have to use it for XYZ thing. I think that matters a little bit more. But here's the thing, chat. Do you know why I personally don't mind spending a lot of money on my smartphone? Okay, think about it like this. How often do you use your smartphone on a daily basis? Yeah, the big downside is the battery life, yeah. I mean, with the new chipsets, technically it should run more efficiently. But okay, besides the point. So the reason why like, if you think about how often we use our phone on like a daily basis, it should be like one of the things that we should like invest a little bit more in, right? Because you use it all the effing time too often. Yeah. So for me, right, how I purchase things is longevity. Like, how long will I use it? Like, how long will this thing last, right? And the second thing is, how often do I use this thing? So longevity, how much I use it. Because if I'm using it all the time, like all the effing time, might as well get something that's a little bit nicer, that's something that's worth using, right? And then longevity is kind of like an investment. So a good example is I like playing guitar, and I do have a fairly expensive guitar. It's not the most expensive guitar out there. I have the Martin 00015, not the M version, the triple M, or the 00015. If there's M in the name, that means it's made in Mexico. The non-M variant, it's made in the US. It is at MSRP, it is 1.8K USD, 1,800 USD. It's a lot of money for a guitar. But the reason why I bought it is, number one, I bought a very cheap guitar when I first started playing, and then I really enjoyed it. I played a good amount, so I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to like upgrade, because I'm gonna play it a lot. And if you don't know this about wood instruments, they actually get better the longer you have it, the more you play on it, because it opens the wood up. It becomes more acoustic, more like brighter. So that's when I kind of decided, okay, it's been a year, I've been playing fairly consistently, time to like buy a nicer guitar. Technically, they're more expensive guitars, like the D28, which is like 3,500 USD. For me, I mean, I could spend that money on the guitar, but I don't play it like all the effing time, like 24/7. So I'm not like gonna go that crazy on it. And that's the Dreadnought, which is a bigger body size. For me, I like the 000. It's not super big, but and this is a guitar I was gonna take very good care of, and that I was going to like keep for years on years on years on end, because a good guitar could last you a lifetime essentially. So that's why I forked out the money for it, because I had the disposable income. I wasn't going into debt buying it. I wanted something new, and I wanted something nice and that will last me a long time. And here's the thing, I went to like a place and I spent hours. I didn't just pick it up, play it like once and like, oh, I'm taking it. No. I spent hours looking at different guitars, playing them and getting a feel for that. Hours. I think I was there for like 2 hours playing all the different guitars. And I like that one the most. It wasn't the most expensive, like even the more expensive guitars when I played on it, I didn't like the feel, or I didn't like the sound as much as this one. Definitely, I could have like spent like 3K or 3K USD on a guitar if I really, really wanted to. I had the money to. I had unlimited money. But no, I went with this one because I really enjoyed how it sounded and how it felt. But yeah. I only use my phones for games. Oh, never watch YouTube on my phone as it takes all the battery. 300k yen? Yeah. Again, like, mine aren't the most expensive. They are fairly pricey, but for like someone who's really into guitars, I pay like, mine is like mid tier essentially. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not a pro artist. I don't do this as. Okay, that's another thing too, right? If my career is based off of it, or if my job is involved with it, like it helps me make money, that's when I'm willing to spend more money on it. Or yeah, it makes more sense to. Okay, I'm getting ready for tomorrow's. I'll do that, and I put today 64 for tomorrow. Okay. But you draw every day, Lamau. Okay. I do draw every day. Gosh, so. Oh my gosh, so. you just. Okay, no, I just saw the thing on Discord right now. Okay, sorry, what is the thing? Okay, technically yes, I do draw every day, but I don't think it's justifiable for me to like get a new tablet just because I draw every day. Because I think let me try and think. When would I opt to get a nicer tablet? A better tablet? Because here's the thing. I've had this Wacom for about a year now. It has served me very good. The amount of hours that I spent. I mean, okay, prior to that, I was drawing on an iPad mini. So how I started my digital journey, I had an iPad mini. I still have it to this day. I occasionally sketch on it. Very rarely. If I'm out and about, let's say I'm out and about, let's say I'm like at a coffee shop, right? And then I bring like a sling bag and I want to do a quick sketch, I use that. But typically if I'm sketching and I'm not here on my main setup, I would usually use my iPad. My regular size iPad Pro. Which I got this year. Back to Uma Musume, bruh. Back to Uma Musume. That's crazy. Talking about Uma Musume, time to draw some Umas! I'm hoarding good as trackpad when drawing. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's insanity. I mean, I essentially I upgraded because what is it? I drew on my iPad mini for a good while. Then I got an iPad Air because I thought my iPad mini was broken because I accidentally spilled tea on it and it wasn't working. So, and I actually needed it for school because all my notes were on there. So I'm like, fuck. But I did the rice trick. I put it in a thing of rice, but I still needed to study and do stuff. So I just got another, like, I just got an iPad Air. And then I just started using both. And then, oh yeah, it worked. If it didn't, like, oh, tough luck, I have it. But anyways, then I started drawing on my iPad Air, and I used that for a good while. And then I traded my iPad Air for an iPad Pro because I was drawing a lot more. A lot more. And then since I'm going back to grad school, I was like, might as well. I have the money and etc, etc, etc. It's been a little while. And then one of the things that drew me to the new iPad Pro is the tandem OLED. And oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Also, it's pretty amazing to draw into. Why does the searching for reference about this stuff have to feel so embarrassing? Hey man, don't worry. Just use this wonderful website that has 6-digit codes. Not the most it's not as atomically correct, but I mean, it's a place you could start. I don't know, for me, it's embarrassing for using reference, bruh. Using reference feel like cheat code to me. Y'all are crazy. I feel like I'm plagiarizing. You're effing not, bro. Holy shit. Using reference, you're not cheating, okay? If that is the case, then I'm effing cheating all the time, chat. I'm cheating all the time. And do you consider me a cheater, chat? If you consider me a cheater, go ahead. You should use references, lol. Yeah. And the whole, oh my gosh, using references is blah blah blah. Like, shut the fuck up, man. What are you talking about? I mean, the big thing is to learn. I think to get the most value out of references is to not just blindly just copy. It should be to like study, understand why certain things look good, why certain things look bad, and utilize that. I thought Pinterest, Ibuki is gonna recommend Pinterest, not the 6 digits. Listen, if you want a good artist, look at Ratatatata. If you know the artist, you're a real one. Ratatatata art is like, it's amazing, bro. Remove copying art, please. I am copying art. What do you mean? Nah, I tried Pinterest, not spicy enough. I get trauma, bruh. Trauma from what? Because I literally am copying, though. This is why I put it. Because I am literally copying art right now. I'm letting you know, the amount of stuff that I make that are like original is very far and few between. Just letting you straight up. I think about 95% of the things that I've drawn is like straight up copying. Let that sink in. 90, 97, 98, 99% of the things that I've drawn is from me copying. That's a lot of copying, chat. Actually, I checked for reference material. Diva, I'm telling you, look up Ratata. I'm telling you, Ratata is so good. You want me to pull a 6-digit code for you from Ratata? I'm more than happy to. I'm more than willing to. Let's see all time. Is this their most popular? Is this the most popular one? I think it might be. Is Ratata better than Shindo L? Ooh, I don't know. Shindo's L or Shindo L's art is pretty hype too. Might as well. So there's this one. There's another. If you want something like more anatomically alright, Alpha's pretty good too. I think you might like the art style of Alp more, maybe. Okay, the next one I'm sending you is Alp. I'll do this one. This one's, I don't know if it's their most popular one, but it's pretty popular. And then another one, the artist. Oh no, Eiko. You might like Eniko. They haven't drawn. Is it Eniko or is it YD? Maybe it's YD. Not YD. Hold on. Who is that artist I'm thinking of? I'm going through my I'm looking through my list chat. Oh shiz, whoops. Not this one. Kaiko? Oh, not Kaiko. Kendokai. Oh, this is the NTR one. Nah. 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 You might like the style. I'll do this one. This one's pretty popular. Yeah, or no, should I do this one? Ooh, I'll do this one. I think this might be a little bit more popular of his works. Yeah. My eyes. I mean, yeah, I know. I know some of these are older. Yeah. Is that a problem if some of them are older, man? Is there an issue if it's older, bro? Well, they have to be the new spanking ones? Nah, bro. Dude, some of them are like peak. I mean, if we're talking about like the classics, dude, literally any of like the FGO ones. now those are classics. Dude, actually the FGO ones kind of go hard, though. Oh, yeah, also, I guess another thing I used to do back in my days, I mean a few years ago on my other, or when I did my streaming, like not for art, this is primarily my like for just my Twitch channel. When I used to stream like a lot. I used to do Dojin readings. So this would be off stream. So this would be in a different server that doesn't exist anymore because I nuked it. Because I pretty much retired. I pretty much retired my essentially when I started my art channel, I pretty much retired my gaming channel because I'm like, I'm gonna spend all my time instead of gaming. I'm gonna do it drawing. I used to do Dojin reading, so people will get enough channel points. They would pick out a Dojin for me to read, right? And I would like read it, but I would like voice act it in all these different voices. And guess what happened? Over time, people stopped recommending their favorite Dojins because they would hear they would hear my voice whenever they read it, and I would ruin it for them forever. Because I want to, like, here's the thing, I would when I read it, I would make it so scuffed, and I would make it as like crappy as possible. I mean, like I turned it into a comedy. So all like the hype, you know, sexy moments, it's just ruined. it's just ruined. Olds are sometimes hidden gems. Facts. Nah, I normally indulge in stuff, well, in this stuff. But yeah, my old channel. My old channel was something else, chat. I will say I do occasionally, very rarely, but occasionally I will, if I feel like I want to play a game on stream, I'll go there and stream. But usually there's like not very many people. Or there might be like 1 or 2 people. They're like, holy shit, you're still alive? I did a lot of stuff back then. Not anymore, because I do art. As y'all know, art takes forever to do. Literally takes effing lifetime. Maybe I need to shift. I need to change the eye position a little. I mean, yeah. Oh no, did you just draw the first face before even drawing the head? Wait, yeah? Well, what do you mean did I? What? What do you mean? Did you? Why are you so... Wait, have you not seen me draw faces? Or me doing these things? I mean, I am just copying. So, like, I just make adjustments. He's gonna have a long chin. So what I could do, I could adjust this. I mean, I do the same thing when I'm copying traditionally as well. I start with the eyes, nose, mouth. Try to make it as close to the thing as possible. Then I just draw the head, quote unquote. Because typically, I mean, you could do the whole, draw the, draw the face, do the lumens method, Well, technically I should do this first and have this come out like this. Technically I could do it like this. Have this next part right here. And then, have the eyes right here. Generally speaking, we're doing like a skull. Have the nose right here. Then you'll have, the teeth right here or whatever. And then, this part would be the mandible. And then this will be other part of the skull, etc., 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 etc. You could do that. I just raw dog it, bro. Isn't life more interesting when you just raw dog it? Isn't raw dogging just fun, man? Who wouldn't want to just raw dog? Yeah. But generally, I am thinking about those things when drawing this face. I don't draw it right out. I will draw it if, let's say, I'm having a lot of troubles. And then I'm like, fudge, I can't figure this out, or I can't really imagine it. Then I would like draw the lumen's head and like use more guidelines. Or I might use it to check. But I don't typically start out with it. Unless I'm doing studies like these. With these, I actually did like the lumen's head first, and then I did the eyes, whatnot, because this is more of like a full body, and this is not me copying per se. This is me using, this was me using like a pose from like a real life picture, like a photo reference, and then I would have to use that with anime, like a reference of an anime character, and like combining those two. So I did use the lumens just because this is more like a study. So compared to this is just me copying. Try drawing art from Yusuke Murata, the guy from the One Punch. Let's see, Yusuke. Which one? What, Fubuki or something? You want me to? I mean, I could try. You just... I could try after this one. After this one, I could. Granted, it's not gonna be that great, okay? Setting your expectations low, chat. Don't expect much from me. His art is super beautiful in detail. Yeah, I'm gonna bastardize his work. I'm giving you the heads up. It's going to be bastardized, chat. You're gonna look at it and be like, damn. I don't know. I don't know if I could call this art. Maybe this is art. This is maybe this is art for blind people. Or something. Just giving you a heads up. Indeed you will. Yeah. I indeed will bastardize. Okay, anatomy. Probably did this was kind of weird, but it's like whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about how they did this. But at least you tried. I mean, I guess. You called? Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that why you named yourself You Tried? Ain't no effing way. Just as a meme, if when someone said, "Oh, you tried," and you're like, "Oh, it's my time to shine." If so, that's that's kind of genius. That's like high key kind of genius. Okay, there's an effing towel here though. I guess that can just help me cheat. That could help me cheat a little. Have it like this. Towel over. Bro. No, I'm serious, chat. I think that was their master plan all along. I mean, it's pretty ingenious. I'll give you credit. It is pretty ingenious to call yourself You Tried. This area a little. How many hours has it been? It's almost been 2 hours, chat. You're coming to a close. I know it is short, but as I stated before, when I am streaming on the days that I work, they are going to be fairly short. Not the usual length. Alrighty, time for me to bastardize Fubuki. Actually, I'm not gonna draw Fubuki. I'm gonna draw Tatsumaki. That's the younger sister, right? Fubuki's the older sister. Damn it! They both have curly hair. Gosh darn. I mean, I'm not ending it now. I said it's coming to a close. Not I am closing. It's, you know, it's like you're going to a shop, they're like, you have 30 shoppers. Just a kind reminder, you have 30 minutes left. Damn, y'all want to just get rid of me that quickly? Okay, fine. Y'all could leave me, man. Because I have my field attempt on Tatsumaki. This has to be a little bit flared out. Oh, is it? Okay, then it's Fubuki then. Okay. I swear it was like the opposite. Okay, well that's good to know. It's how you could tell I don't keep up with One Punch Man. Oh, fudge, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, let me see. Monkey draws. Are they on YouTube? Because when I search up monkey draws, it's just a whole bunch of monkeys. And I'm like, wait a minute. This can't be right. Okay, YouTube channel. Okay. Oh. Okay, no, I found it. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that do. They show their process, right? And it's a bunch. It's all One Piece characters. Yeah. I'm assuming that to be the one. I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, drawing Yonkyuu crew. Yeah. They posted 4 days ago. 4 days ago. Wow, wait. Okay. I'll check out their stuff later. But I did save their name. Oh, his own anime characters. Gotcha. is a very... Let's get this eye. Occur right here. I'll leave that here. Speaking of which, I gotta add my submission. Basically having a world-based power system. Oh. Generally, those are pretty cool to have. Honestly, I think the most interesting take in terms of like a power system would definitely be from Hunter x Hunter with the whole concept of Nen. I think that's super creative. Pretty much how much you like restrict yourself is how powerful you become. Or like the more niche something becomes, the more powerful it is compared to like if it's more generalized. I'm gonna do this angle. Whatever. I'm just gonna move on to this eye. That may be a little small. That's fine. Just this. I feel like I should be using a thinner brush, but I'm not going to. I am just going to use pressure. I need to be... Thankfully, I'm not super heavy-handed when it comes to drawing. I really draw fairly lightly. How about y'all, chat? Are y'all heavy-handed when it comes to drawing? And I know some people are more heavy-handed, some people aren't. My sister is definitely more heavy-handed when drawing. I am like the opposite. Yeah, plus it like yeah. So confused. What are we talking about right now? We're talking about Hunter x Hunter. We're talking about Hunter x Hunter, the power system from Hunter x Hunter. If you don't understand, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just talking about power systems. This is so thin, man. Holy shiz. Okay, whatever. And then, damn, this guy likes adding so many effing lines to the eyelashes, bro. Like the hell. I see. Yeah. So nothing to fret about. Nothing super important. Okay, and I'm gonna push this out just a little bit lower, and then how does he have his eye? It's kind of like here, and the mouth is like right under. Man, the hair is gonna kill me, bro. I might have to do hair on a different layer. Holy shit, the hair. I think the hair is gonna kill me. Doing the hair for Buki. Okay, I like to have not super big. Oh man, Still can't draw faces to save my life. Okay, bye, Silver. Thanks for stopping by and saying what's up. So how he has his face is a lot sharper. So what am I gonna do? Let's probably go. Have to kind of extend this a little. Actually, I might do this part first. This might be easier. Just get. Like right here. It's kind of like this. Also, definitely my weakness when drawing faces is definitely the cheek shape. Like, I know what it looks like. My hand, I'm telling my hands to do the bumps and all that, but my hand doesn't want to do it. Never wants to respond to me, bro. Okay, that's like whatever. I'm not gonna like freaking rank the bank while doing this, man. Or you know what I mean. I'm not gonna try to spend an eternity to do this. I do have a bedtime to adhere to. That ear size might be a little bit small, but I'm just gonna go with it. Personally, would make this a little bit shorter, but whatever. Extends outward. Extend outward like this. Like extended, whatever. I'm not doing a full body, by the way. Full body would take too long. I don't have that much time. I need to go to sleep. Hi, Drunk Sylvian or Sheena. Welcome, welcome. Now, which one is it? Is it Drunk Sylvian or it's Sheena? wonder who it could be. Well, welcome. What's poppin'? What's cooking? Okay, chat. The hair is going to be so effed for Fubuki, so I apologize in advance. Because this hair is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. For reals. It's all good. That's good to hear. Doing well. Also, whose effing idea was it for me to draw freaking Fubuki, man? God damn, this is so much work. Okay, alrighty. I see. So what's the occasion this time? Why are you drinking this time, man? A friend or celebration or both? Man. I have no idea what a crystal is. Is that a bar? Is that a place? Is that a game? Not super familiar with it. If you don't mind enlightening my ignorant butt what that is. Of course, pure pressure. You gotta love pure pressure, chat, right? Oh, it's an MMO place. Okay. Damn, sleepover? Oh. Live meetup sleepover? I mean, that's pretty hype, though. I mean, was this your first time meeting them IRL? I mean, those kind of meetings can be fun, I guess. To be honest, I've never met someone... Actually, no, that's a lie. I actually have met someone originally online and then met them IRL. Thankfully, they were not super crazy. Yeah. Oh, damn. Hair's looking great. I wish. There's so many issues with the hair. It's so effing tedious, man. Holy shiz. Whoever the character designer for this. Like, holy shiz, man. They must be like, originally they're like, oh yeah, this is such a cool concept. Actually drawing it for like hundreds and hundreds of chapters, they're like, man, why did I do this to myself? Oh, okay, okay. Man, meet some new friends. But yeah, meeting people from online, or that you met originally online to IRL, it's not always the best translation, you know? You talk to them a lot and you're thinking, oh yeah, it could be blah blah blah, and then later on they're like, oh shit, they're actually hella weird, bro. I mean, there's a lot of things that's lost online. Big one is like body language. Non-verbal, bro. All the non-verbal cues and all that shiz, that doesn't exist online. No, it is Fubuki. It is Fubuki. Oh, damn it. This should technically be higher. This portion of the hair should be higher, so I'll erase this bit right here. Yeah, you weren't kidding about the effing details. Holy shiz, man. The amount of details in this goes crazy. Inner part. Extend this out. Tighten this up a little. Again, whoever is the character designer of Fubuki, holy shiz. They were on crack or something to think this was a good idea. Damn. Funny how My Hero Academia Arthur is actually bad at drawing hands. He just created a new cover with hands, so he has to lock in, get better at it, lol. Maybe you should do the same with hair. Hell no. I don't know about that one. Hey Aldo, what's up? What's poppin'? Did your new friends try to give you uppies? I mean, if so, they're real ones, dog. Like, no cap. A real homie offers an uppie. These hairs are so scuffed. These hairs is so bad. That'd be weird if someone did try to pick me up. No, they asked. No, not try to. But I'm saying, like, if they asked you if you would like an uppie. Raw footage? This is not Tamaki. This is Fubuki, man. Unless I'm getting them confused. If I got gaslit to believing this was a different character. Which is very possible. Very possible, chat. Not the first thing I've been gaslit about today. This is what I'm gonna do, okay? There you go. I guess I can make this better by doing this. Whoops. Make this whole... There you go. There's my very scuffed, however this character is. Very scuffed. Not that great, to be honest. Also, no, why would they ask if I wanted uppies in the first place? Weird, like, why? They not like, you know? Like you know? Like me. Saying I'm weird? Damn. I'm not that weird, man. I know I'm a little quirky here or there. That he looks great, bro. It's pretty scuffed. It is pretty scuffed. I will tell you that much. But if I really want to, like, technically, I could do like the. It has to be a little bit fuller. This. What's wrong with being weird anyways? Now you weird? Listen, chat. I'm the most normie out of everyone here, okay? Okay. That's a bit of a stretch. Okay, I admit that's a bit of a stretch there, but a little bit of a stretch, but you know, it is what it is. What do you mean, normie? Liar? Chat, on a scale to 1 to 10, how much of a normie am I? Trust me, chat. I'm like, if you meet me IRL, I'm such a normie, bro. I'm like, I'm like one of the dudes you would have a water cooler talk with. Low key, okay? I might be like a tiny wee bit like quirky, but shut the fuck. A 10? Bro. What is water cooler talk? What? What do you mean you don't know what water cooler talk is? You scale me a 10 out of being not a normie, and then freaking Sylvian's here is like, what's water cooler talk? Excuse me? Hello? This can't be real. We're effing living in a society, bro. Ain't no way. I'm telling you, chat, I am normal. I am a normie. Yeah. It's what? What's that? Water cooler talk is essentially when you go to like the water cooler, right? So you're trying to get like a cup of water. And then like you go there to grab water. But in reality, it's like a smoke break. It's a way for you to not work, but still be at work, but you're not slacking off. You're going to get water. So you gather at the water cooler and just talk about whatever, whether it's the game from last night, the weather, how their parents are doing, how their daughters or sons doing, or you know, it's equivalent to small talk, but it's more in a work environment. It's a way to slack and bond with people without your boss getting on your butt about it because you're taking a water break. That's water cooler talk. Yes, it's a form of small talk, but at work. This is more unlike a corporate setting. See, chat, I'm normie. I do that shiz. Hell, I'm the one who initiates it. So I'm normie as fuck. Validate me that I am a normie, chat. I refuse to be deemed not a normie. I'm very normie, chat. Very normie. Please say I concur. Oh, thank you for saying I concur. I am not blind. Okay, chat. I do need to go now. I need to go to sleep. Oh, I need to go to sleep. Oh my gosh. Hey, Tatsumaki. Thanks. Kind of crappy. It's alright. The hair is hella scuffed. I think the eyes are fairly on point. They're like as close. They're pretty close. The face is iffy. The hair is atrocious. The hair is atrocious. It's like the worst part. The best part is probably the eyes. I'm gonna play Uma to go to sleep, I guess. Okay, bye, Sylvian. Alrighty, chat. Is there anything else that anyone else wants to say before I end stream? I'll stream tomorrow as well. It'll probably be about the same length. It might be a little bit shorter. It might be a little bit longer, but it should be roughly around the same amount of time. I will probably do gesture drawings, and then I might copy like 2 sketches, and then I'll end stream. New One Punch season coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a part of it. Yeah, I haven't watched past season 1. I just literally watched season 1. I haven't watched season 2 or 3. So we'll see how it is. Let's see how it goes. Okay, chat. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Sleep well, or have a good day, depending what time it is for y'all. Okay. Bye. Bye.